Hey, Messy family. Imagine thinking you're about to go to Miami for a paid expense by an NFL player just to find out that his girlfriend was there waiting for you.
Story time on how this NFL player's girlfriend said she was gonna beat me and my friend's ass in Miami. Disclaimer, I'm not a homewrecker. I don't mess with guys that are in relationships, that are talking to somebody, any of that. I don't play that. That's nasty. This man told me him and his girl broke up. It is not my job to go further investigate if they're together or not. If he said that they broke up, then they broke up, period. For this story time, we're gonna call him Green and we're gonna call the girlfriend Cherry. Okay, so one day last year, I was on Instagram and I saw one of Green's posts like on my Explore page, so I liked it. I actually liked 2 of his pictures, but I never followed him, and whenever I was looking at the time, there was no girlfriend on his page. So tell me why he liked a few of my stuff back, but he never followed me, so I was just like, maybe he's just Hollywood. I didn't think anything much of it, I moved on. Little did I know he actually swiped up on my story. I just didn't see because he was inside my request. Fast forward to this year. I think this was in March, like early March. I was at work one day and this girl came in. She was looking at hair. She was asking me like some questions about hair or whatever. And I was just helping her out. Probably 10 minutes of her being in my job, this guy had came in and he had on like an NFL jersey and like NFL sweats, but I could tell that they were issued from the NFL because I know somebody that has a pair of them that plays in the NFL. So I know what they look like. They're not sold in stores. So I'm over here thinking like, oh my gosh, like that's T, like her boyfriend plays ball. Tell me why when this guy came in the store, he was literally eyeing me down like a hawk. So I was like, maybe that's her brother or something, because if that's her boyfriend, that's kind of embarrassing because like, why is he staring me down? And it wasn't him looking, like he was staring me down. Okay, so I'm checking her out at my job. He had handed her his credit card and he started walking away. I was like, girl, is that your boyfriend? Whenever he was walking away, she was like, yeah, why? I was like, girl, you should put me on with a few of his teammate friends. And she was like, I got you. What's your Instagram? I gave him my Instagram, but whenever I had said something, like he immediately like stopped walking in his tracks and he like started staring at me. And I was just kind of looking at him, like asking her like to put me on with his teammates, but I was saying it quiet so he couldn't hear me.
I'm calling BS. First of all, in the beginning, she was like, I don't date men who in relationships, but I also don't ask any questions. How do you know?
She said once he says, she said she ain't investigate after he said he's not dating nobody.
So how can you make a statement saying that you don't date men who are in relationships, but you don't do any investigating to know?
She said after he told her, I'm not in a relationship.
She just go with the word of mouth, but ultimately,
I would hope someone is not lying.
The second one for me was when she was like, she knew that this was possibly that girl's boyfriend, and she said that he was eyeing her down the whole time. And instead of telling the girl, hey, is this your dude? Once you confirm that's my dude, she didn't say, hey, he's eyeing me down the whole time. She just, can you put me on with his friend? If a woman come up to you and tell you that they like, if your man has a brother, they really want your man. That was the first choice.
I would have been
The second choice is the brother.
The way the man put out the card, he said, put me on to your friends. You picking up tabs like this?
Right, she want the baller. She like, oh, well, do we have a friend? That's a red flag. You should get rid of any girl in your life that asks you if your man got a friend.
100, not even 100. He was probably like 30 feet away from us. So they ended up leaving. I didn't think anything about it. She never messaged me or anything like that. Tell me why. That was like on a Friday or something, because whenever I looked at her Instagram story, like the next day, she was in Miami, like she was having fun, she was going outside, she was going to the club. So I was like, period, like as she should. Never thought anything about this man. Tell me why a few days after that, she started posting quotes like, fuck these niggas, I'm never gonna get married. Like she started posting like crazy stuff. And I was like, girl, are you good? Fast forward a few days, this man had actually messaged me saying something like, oh, I thought you were gonna get me caught up. And I'm just like, who is this nigga? And I go to his profile and I'm just like, oh, like this is the dude the other day, like LOL. Y'all, why was this man like, I've been wanting you for a minute? Y'all, why did this man message me and be like, I've been wanting you for a minute? He was like, me and my girl just broke up. I'm looking at this message like, why would I want you if you and your girl just broke up? So he sent me multiple messages. So I'm just sitting there digesting it all and reading it. Y'all, why was he like, let me take you on a trip? I was like, hold on a minute. So some time goes by and one day I see I have a message request and it's from him. And I was honestly so surprised because whenever I went to his profile, I was like, oh, this is the guy from the other day. Like, what the fuck would he want? So when I open the messages, I see that he had messaged me sometime last year. Later on, I found out that him and this girl had been together like for 4 or 5 years. So like, what was he doing in my phone last year? But anyways, let's not even talk about that. So tell me why he had messaged me talking about I've been wanting you for a minute. He was like, me and my girl broke up. I'm trying to see what's up with you. Automatically, I'm like, ew, no. The most you can do for me is spend some money. I would never take you serious. You feel me? So tell me why. I was just kind of like, LOL, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just have fun with him. I'm gonna let him trick a little, spend some money, but nothing else. Nothing else. He just got out of a relationship. Mind y'all, I don't know this girl. The only interaction we had was at my job. Like, I don't know her whatsoever. So a few days go by after that man had messaged me on Instagram and he reached back out and was like, hey, do you and your friends want to go to Miami? He was like, it's all on me. Look up the plane tickets, tell me the cost, I'll send you the money. I'm sitting here like, there's no way. Like, there's no way it's that easy. Like, there's no way. There's got to be a catch. Little did I know there was a catch. He messaged me asking about Miami on a Sunday, and he was asking me and my homegirl to leave on a Tuesday. Like, we had to hurry. I'm talking about me and my homegirls are ordering clothes, we're getting our nails done, we're getting our feet done, we're getting waxes, we're getting our eyebrows done, like, we're getting our hair done, like, we're getting everything ready because we're going to Miami. Mind you, the tickets to Miami were like $1,300 per person because it was like the day before. I sent this man the screenshot of the tickets. I told him like, hey, it's gonna be basically like 4,000 for the both of us. So we both have check bags. He was like, I got it. He was like, I'm gonna wire transfer you right now. Boom, I get my wire transfer, okay? Something told me deep down inside, like, Alyssa, add the flight protection just in case, because you never know. I added the flight protection, didn't think anything of it. I think our flight was like for 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that means we had to get up at like 6 and go to the airport, at 7. I was so excited to go because I had recently just went through a breakup. So I was like, okay, I just need to get my mind off of things. I just need to be away. Like, me and my homegirl were ready. We were really gonna turn this into a girls trip, me and my homegirl. Like, fuck who we're with. Let's just turn on me and you. Everything was perfect. Everything was planned out. He was like, I'm gonna get you. You would know you guys are gonna stay with me. He was like, I have other teammates here. Like, we're gonna turn up. We're gonna have so much fun in Miami. I'm gonna take y'all shopping. Like, this man was like, y'all are pretty. Like, I want to see y'all in dresses. I want to take y'all out to eat. Like, me and my friend were like, we're ready. Like, hot girl summer, we're ready. Guys, I kid you not, we go to sleep the night before our flight. Everything is perfectly fine. Why the next morning I wake up and I pick up my phone and I have like 1,000 Instagram notifications from this man. I'm like, what? Like, what in the world? This man is over here like, oh my gosh, I think this girl stole my other phone. He was like, we were living together. I'm giving her some time to move out. But he was like, I have 3 phones and I can't find one of them. He was like, don't text my phone number. Prior to this, I had texted that man the night before. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for, having us out there. Thanks for letting us stay with you. Thanks for like pretty much having everything on you. I need this getaway time. Thanks for everything. Like, can't wait to turn up in Miami with you. Like, just saying how much fun we're gonna have. Y'all, why did this girl have his other phone? And I wake up to like messages from her. And I don't know why she didn't like text message me, but she like DM'd me on Instagram. She was like, bitch, I'm gonna beat you and your friends ass. She was like, I don't know like why y'all thought y'all would get away with this. I'm gonna be waiting in Miami for y'all. I'm beating you and your friend. Like, when I see you, next time I see you, I'm gonna beat y'all the fuck up. I'm over here like, oh my gosh, like, I'm over here like, what do I do? Like, what do
Imagine thinking you about to go on a trip, but when you get there, you're about to catch a fade.
Reasonable too. I know women be like, take it out on the man, but I think it hits different when you kind of like know the person, though. I'm saying if she didn't know that woman, I think she'd be like, you're lost. She'd probably be toxic in some ways, but I think it's because even if they're not close, I think the girl who's like telling the story right now, I feel like she's not being completely honest of who that girl was to her. I feel like she's trying to play it off like this. Because why would she text you and say, I'm about to beat you and that girl up?
Because look how she said. She see that he was already like swiping up on the girl's stuff, liking her stuff. But she's saying she didn't know that was the guy before she saw him at the store. But look how the girlfriend see it. Oh, I see you at the store. You're acknowledging me. You got my Instagram. But before that, my man was liking your pictures. He slid up on your stuff, even if it wasn't a request. But look how she see it in his phone. Like,
they both of them playing a game. Like, the guy ain't innocent. I'm focusing on her because she's telling the story, but the guy not innocent.
Right.
Like, he definitely a cheater or whatever the case may be. And her energy probably was, the woman that he cheated on probably was directed at him at first. And then she got over that anger and still kind of mad. But now she's like, irritated at this girl that she's met face to face.
Yeah.
Like, you've had small talk with this woman talking about, do he got a brother? That shit will replay in my mind.
Yeah, like,
that shit will replay in my mind all day.
You knew him that whole time. Like, she probably piecing it all together. Like,
bro, of course she's gonna beat your ass. Like, you deserve it at this point. Like, bro, you just run the fade. Because you know what you did wrong. It ain't about him at this point. Like, they broke up, whatever the case may be. That's over with. This ain't over with.
And not to mention I'm guessing she worked at a hair store that's near where they go. So like she's gonna see this girl again. Like,
First of all, she met this man on the clock. So why would you be playing these games knowing you still work at the same damn place that
for
girl
real,
met you with her man?
She about to have you catch the fade in Miami. She not even waiting to see you at work.
She went to your vacation to beat your ass. She could have waited till you came home and clocked in at work and clocked out from work and beat your ass. Like,
Or I do, like, this man told me that they broke up. Why is she in his phone, you know? So of course I'm like, oh my gosh, like, she's probably just delusional. You know, they freshly just broke up. You know, she got his phone, she seen, she mad, like, dang, like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all broke up. So I didn't care to message this girl or anything. I just blocked her. I just blocked her because, like, he said y'all broke up. You know, I'm not getting in the middle of this. He said y'all broke up. He's saying you're moving out. I'm not getting in the middle of it. It's not my drama. You know, like, I need to go on my trip. I need this trip for me. Like, I'm not getting in between anything. Guys, if this girl had his phone, she had her flight information, she had everything. She had everything. And me and my homegirl were talking about it, and we were like, girl, like, we shouldn't go. Like, we shouldn't go. So I'm over here texting him on Instagram, like, yeah, like, this is messy. I'm not trying to get in between y'all. Like, you said you broke up, da-da-da. He was like, man, come on. He was like, don't listen to her. She's not going to be in Miami. Just come. I'm over here like, no, because why would I get flown out to get my ass beat? I was like, y'all are saying, you know, y'all broke up. I was like, you need to go talk to her then, because why is she in my phone? Why is she not yelling at you? Or are you getting yelled at and you're just ignored? Like, what? I was just like, no, it's just a big fat no. Like, it's just too much going on. No thanks. It's not for me. No thanks. I was so happy that I could get the money back from that flight. And thank goodness he didn't book the flight. He sent me the money to book the flight. And I booked the protection. So I got a 80% refund. I'm not complaining though. That was like $3,000 in my pocket. But y'all, tell me why. So I'm sitting there unpacking my stuff, you know, later that day. I'm like, damn, like, what a crazy day, you know. Why did this man post a picture of him and her kissing? She's standing like inside of a black truck. He's on the outside and they're kissing, and he posted it with a Rod Wave song talking about this is forever, baby. Don't let nothing come in between forever. Huh? Me and my homegirl are both looking at the phone like, huh? I'm just like, what in the world? Like, I didn't even say anything. I was like, oh, not my man, not my hoe, not my problem. I kid y'all not. Till this day, this man will still be my phone. Hey, let me fly you and your homegirl out to Green Bay. I want the both of y'all. Sir, stop. You're married. You're basically married. Just leave me alone.
a win is a win. Say that. She got the money.
I feel like something at the end of that.
She did
is
all
cap.
of this just for some money though. Like at the end of it, she got the money. Whether she went to Miami, got the shopping spree, got the experience,
Right.
she got the tickets, the money back from the tickets. Like,
I feel like she lying. I feel like she lying at the end. I feel like something happened and she couldn't come no more. I think she's trying to switch the story around as if like, cause remember she was saying like the girl been saying that she was gonna be out there. She wasn't rebelling at first. She was like, I'ma still go. So why would she dramatically just change her mind?
she said her friend was like, nah, we shouldn't do it. She said her friend said she shouldn't do it, but luckily she didn't, because that same day that she was supposed to be getting on the flight, he over there kissing up on the girlfriend.
I mean, at the end of the day, supposedly she didn't go.
So imagine if she did go to Miami and he's back with the girlfriend. Now she's stuck in Miami, no place to go. Like, imagine.
That's the life you signed up.
All you did was,
I feel like she don't realize that she's a side chick.
Yeah.
Any girl who's cool with a dude who's in a relationship, you're a side chick. If a dude tells you like, hey, I'm in a relationship or we just broke up or whatever the case may be, and you see us back together and shit, and I'm back hitting you up, you're a side chick. And she's
really
just like, she's okay.
Said, like,
it's okay. She's a side
if you
chick.
looking for a trick, then what is you?
Right.
What makes you then?
Right. You're looking for a trick. You're a side chick. All right, Messy family. So that wraps up this story time. What do you guys think? Y'all done heard us going back and forth about this whole situation, but what do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a like and also follow the creator for more updates on that situation. Her name will be linked in the description below. To the next story time, Messy family. Peace.